Service categories are simply a categorization of the things that you book. For example, if you want to offer services such as personal training 60 minutes, inductions and assessments, you may well want to group those into personal training as a service category. You may well want to have a group exercise or group fitness service category, and in that you may offer services such as Zumba, body combat, body attack. So grouping makes sense to have service categories as that. In order to create a service category, simply go to Services, Categories, and select to add one. Here you have a number of options as follows. So you can type in, so for example, we'll set up a group exercise title here, and then you can put a description in. The description is shown on the client site when they go online to be able to learn more about that particular service activity. You have a jump to specific URL, and for something like a group exercise or group fitness schedule, that should normally jump to the schedule. You have the option to choose who can and can't see this, whether it be managers, PT managers, etc. Within your environment, you would probably just leave this as it is. And if you would like this to show in the member app, you can choose to change the title of this as you would like. On the right hand side, it gives you the options to add a logo or a video. Most people would just simply add in a logo or an image for this. And then to enable the schedule, select Enable Schedule equals yes, and then make this visible for all of your users. For something like a group fitness timetable, you'd probably want to show people a week view and then select the default type as timetable. You'd want to limit the activities to trainers? No. Limit schedule to service category? Yes. The reason we select yes here is so that all items for group fitness will only show on the group fitness timetable. And you have the option whether or not you only want to show people future bookings or you want them to allow past as well. So it's entirely up to you. Once you select create, it will then process because we're uploading an image into the system, and then your service category will be created for you to view. As you can see, the image is shown here on the page. So I'll show you a different configuration now for something like personal training, because you have a number of different ways that this category can be configured. So enter the title, enter a particular description that you'd like to show, and then you have a number of different options here. Normally for personal training, people want to be able to see the trainers that offer personal training before going to their schedule, etc. So if you do direct them to a list of trainers, you can then choose whether or not you want to show all the services these trainers offers, who the trainers are, but also what packages. So if you are an independent trainer, you just put trainer overview, it will just take them directly to your page. If you're a studio, then you can choose whether or not there are specific trainers that are shown on this personal training, or if you leave it blank, it will show all, or a particular group of trainers as well. But in most cases, this is left blank. Again, you have the option to show whether or not this is visible to different roles within the club, and also whether or not you'd like this to show in the app. So again, you need to associate a logo to this or an image to this. And then if you want to have a particular schedule. So again, make this visible to all particular users. Normally for personal training, and if you have multiple trainers, it makes sense to go for a day view as the default schedule period. This will enable people to be able to see all of the trainers that operate in your studio, particularly filtered by day. If it's only you as an individual trainer, then week view is probably the best option for you as well. But in this, let's assume that you're a studio, and we have that there. By trainer would normally be the best view for you to be able to see for that, which would enable your clients to be able to see everything for by trainers within that schedule. An example of how that configuration would look in reality is here for a trainer day view. So for today, I can see a number of trainers, and the bookings that they've got associated to them there. So that's why this is relevant for that. And then I would just have a no, yes, no. So yes, you want to limit all of the activities to this particular schedule. So when you go to the personal training schedule, your clients can only book personal training services, and then press create, and that will then process.